110. Whew, it was 115, 110, 114, 110. No, 115, 111, 114, 110, and 113, 113. Right? And we all know what boxing is. It is corrupted. You know what I mean? That's just the way it actually is. And home soil wins quite often. And the reason why I didn't do this video earlier was because I'm a Spurs fan and we got smashed by the Arsenal 4-2. I really wanted to. I swore. I thought we won. I thought we was going to win anyway. You know what I mean? But there you go. You know, you could never count on my team. Oh, we played against the lowest team in the league that has leaked all the goals, and all we need is the 3 points. And my team will lose it. My team, somehow. And then we got the Guinness, and they just done us 4-2. Anyway, so it's for me. I've said it before. I was speaking to my nephew, and I said they're both winners. I believe both of them, Anthony Joshua. Although big respect. You don't want that smoke. You know what I mean? But you got nowhere to run now, and you definitely don't have the bargaining position you had before the fight that you could have fought and Deontay for. Unfortunately for you, sometimes you got to take risk, and most boxers have. There's a video online when they got like previous boxers on stage, prior to the fight, asking for their verdicts and stuff, and a little bit about, themselves. You had Riddick Bowe, who it sounds like tried to come off at Lennox or something. I mean, Lennox Lewis. But Lennox Lewis was there for the cameras and the people. He's not interested in your stuff. If you don't know the thing with Lennox and Riddick Bowe, Riddick Bowe threw famously, infamously, when Lennox challenged him for the belt, he took the belt, the WBC belt, and put it in the bin on camera, rather than fight, right? He threw it away. Everybody thinks, Kentucky Fried Chicken, you know what I mean? And that probably rankles with him, so he wanted to kind of like, what are you saying now, what are you saying now? And it's not the time, place for that, you know what I mean? So Lennox was all smiles, doing for the camera, and it looked like my guy hadn't, moved. Yeah. So you had him, you had Jerry Cooney, I think it was, you had Lennox, of course, you had Michael Spinks. You remember Michael Spinks? Michael Spinks is Leon Spinks' brother. And I remember Michael Spinks. This is one guy. Decent fighter, but if any man that I know was shitting his pants, or gave the impression he was shitting his pants before he fought Mike Tyson, was Michael Spinks. One of us gonna lose our one of us is gonna lose our with both. I was like, dude, get a grip. Well, you talking about one of us? We know someone's gonna lose. One of us is gonna lose our I was like, geez, Tyson got you beat already and beaten. So he was there. Buster Douglas was there. Who was Evander? You know what I mean? Holyfield! In fact, I coined Holyfield's name as a DJ, you know what I mean? Because Evander, I see Evander fight some fights. I watch Evander fight some fights, back in the day, you know what I mean? Him and Bert Cooper was a tremendous battle, you know what I mean? Him and Bert Cooper. And I was like, this guy's a gargon. You know what I mean? A little better, you know what I mean? Evander. But, you know what I mean, he was there, so it was, yeah, I've mentioned them. I'm not going to go over it just to long out the video. It was great to see their, what's the name, and they, you know, they give their comments about the fight, their experience, and so forth. And the question was, it was kind of like, it was about the Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. If you were offered a £50 million fight, would you take it? It was like, yum. You know what I mean? Is that what the money is? Yum. I give you 50 million. You know what I mean? They on it. You know what I mean? And some men would say, like Ernie Shavers was on there. You know, he would say, well, look, I trust the man them, make the man them, my promoter, bring the fight, I fight. And certain men said, well, you know, it's out of my hand. I would have let them. Lennox said, well, you know, I'll tell my manager I want to fight him. And Lennox did do that. Lennox didn't run from that. He said, I want to fight the next man. Is that the guy? I want to fight the guy. And you got to be honest. Sometimes when you're at your best, you can only know how good you are when you fight the guy. And sometimes you don't know who, you're confident, but you don't know how good you actually are. You know what I mean? You can watch a guy that looks spectacular himself, but if you look at it, he's got arms and a leg, like you got arms and a leg, and he fit and you fit, and you know, he got the belt and all the glory over there, why shouldn't you fight him? And then it will say, manager, I want him. He was one of the only men that said, if I wanted to fight, I fight. I think there might be somebody else. But most of them said, you know, promoter, make the fight. And I think Floyd Mayweather, yo, this is it. Hard work, dedication. Hard work, dedication. Hard work, dedication. Hard work, dedication. I love Floyd Mayweather, mate. I've watched that kid from, I say kid, I watched him from the Olympics. You know what I mean? Come up. So I understand. And unlike me, who, you know what I mean, I could have been talented. Not in the boxing ring, pretty much more running. You know, I was good, not bad for the sport. I was a good striker. Good, you know. Yo, hey, you know, I could score goals. I wasn't. Anyway, so they were there. I never given their verdicts and stuff, and you know, it was interesting. A good build up, and it was nice to see these champions up there. And I hope they're living their lives well, and no one's disrespecting them. So this video is pretty much a short one, and it's about the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight. I cannot give a full proper analysis of it because they haven't uploaded. Somebody sent me something and they're saying that stuff full fight, but tapping it in, I'm not quite sure it is. It's highlights, you know. But my argument is, I can see why it could be given a draw. In what I saw, there was a point where Deontay is backing off, but most of the time he's coming forward. But let me move from that, because apparently they've got, I think there's a clause for a rematch. I think, I said it before, both of them are winners. Before the fight, they both, doesn't matter about who loses, they both got another fight, they both got money, they're both winners. And it's even bigger for them now, because they drew, and there may be a rematch. Anthony Joshua has frozen himself out. So, you know, who's he going to fight? I don't know. The next heavyweight fight of any note is going to be between Dillian Whyte and Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora's got 1 foot out of the door anyway. How he beat Takam, I'll tell you, I did hit him here. You know what I mean? But Takam's a good fighter. I thought Takam would take him. But Chisora got him on the chin. That's what heavyweights can do. But I don't expect Chisora to beat Dillian Whyte. Dylan White needs to stop eating the rice and peas. He needs a dietitian. And, I get it, you know what I mean? It's good, healthy food, but, carries a little bit more weight and they need to move. So let me analyze briefly, so it's said from yours truly, about if there is a return. Somebody said it was Shelley Finkelton. I think he's, I always thought it was good actually, but I think he's Deontay's manager, promoter, whatever, in the press conference. He made a couple of points, so I pay attention to it. He said we see the best of Tyson Fury, but we didn't get the best of Deontay Wilder. Why you on leash? Me tell you, sir, what I do? Pussy one, tell you what I do. But you know what? You make some more money, boy. You know what I mean? Good boy, good boy, good boy. So he's forced a new draw. Whether they pay the English judge or not, I don't know. Somebody's called it 115 to 110. No. You know what I mean? I gave you my analysis of what's the name. It could be skewed. I think I see a way it can be skewed, but I think possibly my analysis was 7-5 Fury, but that was going on the Telegraph thing and reports. What I've seen, it's not the whole, it's not the whole fight. So this video is just bollocks. What are you talking about? Why you shut your mouth until you see the fight? When you see a fight, so you talking it. You talking it. You talking and you don't know what you're talking about. Shut up, calm down. I got a voice, and I want to put it up there, and people can hear what I got to say. What are you talking about? Am I swearing? No. You fucking idiot. Yeah, and we're hawking up something. Is that swearing too? Shut up. Pow! You see, I did that. It's easy, isn't it? So, you know what I mean? Fucking idiot. So anyway, keys to win for Deontay. Going off what Shelley says, he said, we saw the best of Tyson, we didn't see the best of Deontay. The follow-up fight, I think you would get the same from Tyson. Love the man a lot, but he does a lot of things. It's still part of boxing. A lot of boxers don't understand it. You got to kind of like, faint, and that's all part of boxing. Certain men think they're Tyson. They can just walk in there and bam, 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 bam. And that's not it. That's fighting. There's the victim, I'll beat you up. No, you're playing somebody. It's like chess. I play chess. I'd love to play Lennox. Lennox plays chess. One of these days I'm going to play him. I remember playing pool. Who's the comedian? There's an English comedian I like a lot. He's a black guy. He's really good. Oh shit. Well, I was in this club and his manager plays pool, so it's got a pool table in it. I just gave him 7 balls. He didn't get nothing. You know what I mean? Cleaned the table up, and that's my claim to infamy. You know what I mean? I still remember that, But anyway, I mentioned that to say, there you go. I was talking about sex and dogs and cats. And litters and whales. Yes, I think I was talking about evolution, if I'm not Was it not? Anyway, I fucked up. So there you go. That's about the extent of my memory. So, keys to success for Deontay. I think the game changes if Deontay can finally understand. According to him, he did not follow the rules of the plan. And he was swinging and all that business and giving all that stick. He doesn't. Man, someone teach him to bogle. Teach him to bogle. Teach him to skip. Because his feet are too far apart. His hands are here. Tyson's hands are here. So he's always there, ready, you know what I mean? And he'll flick that. You might think it's that, but it's that. But your hands are there, like, looking for the wallop over. The wallop over. You got to change your stance, bro. Your feet are too wide apart as well. You also need to be on your pads. Your pads. Get on your pads. You need more physical, strenuous training if you want to beat this big guy. And you need to know how to flick the jab. Flick the jab, move, flick the jab. Take him apart, and go low. Go low to the midriff, Floyd Mayweather style. I'll hit you here, and then I'll hit you here, and then I'll hit you here again. You got to do that, bro. You got to get some boxing skill. It's not always about knockout. You know now. Moi, yours truly told you. If your trainer is too scared of you, man, I'll slap you. Hey, Bridget, I'll get inside your head. Don't I get inside your head? And I know. I'll box in your fucking face and slap your face. And you won't say shit. Why? Because I'll grind the wind into you. I will grind the wind into you. Do you understand? You've got to understand what boxing is and fighting is. You're a champ. Think Jack Johnson. Think of all the kind of like, you call him, you biting off Radio Raheem head about 400 years. What's that got to do with the Gypsy King? The Gypsy King never had a part in your fucking slavery. Don't even try to associate the Gypsy King with slavery, you fucking idiot. You understand? Know your fucking own history, you dumb punk. You want me to teach you, I'll show you. Gypsy King. Alright? You understand that? Them men, they like to fight, you know? Learn about the history of boxing. John O'Sullivan, you know what I mean, back in the day. Who did he fight? Alright then. Them men, they like to fight. And black man show them all them can fight. And you Americans did it. But you can't sit down there with your feet so far apart and you can't even fucking use your pads and you know what I mean? And move around and what. You gotta do that, bro. You can't keep standing like that. I'm just waiting for the swing. No man. Somebody said it. He can knock out, man, but he doesn't know how to set up a knockout. I'll give you a classic example, Deontay. My advice to Deontay: learn to play chess. It'll expand your mind a bit, give you some patience. You'll be much more disciplined. Chess is a game that at certain levels, certain skill levels, you know, there are certain players, club players, then you got intermediates, whatever. But you can play certain chess tricks that psychologically, you do this, they will do that, you do that, they will do this, you do that, they'll do that, and you do that, game is over. And they were like, alright. But certain other players that are of a higher level, They know those tricks. So you try that they got your ass. It only works at a certain level. So you got 40 fights and 39 knockouts. I understand it's not your fault, blah, blah, blah. They come, they take out. But you have to use boxing skill. If I was you, as soon as you're like got massaged down by the best massagers and all the ray, and everything's good and you're cushy with your family again, go on a training run. Get the boxing skills that you don't know. Know how to bang, 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 and flick it out. Don't care how tall he is. Down. That's your key to success, is midriff. You can see it. You can see it. Tyson Fury. Okay. I've got a lot of respect for Tyson Fury. I think he's a good champ. And he is a champ. And I actually think I think both of them would be AJ, because AJ's coming. He's not quite there yet. I think that's the point. You know what I mean? Explosive. Ooh, it's almost there. Confidence is what it is. Powerful. I can't see him throwing down the gauntlet to want to fight any of these guys. I just don't see it. He may wait for the Dillian White Chisora fight to go for Dillian White again. Chisora, we know Chisora's not going to beat him. Dillian White, I'm not sure Dillian White's going to win. You know what I mean? Again, you know what I mean? And if I was Dillian White, I would back off. So who have we got left? We've got Baby Miller. I'm not quite sure Baby Miller really wants to fight AJ yet. You can say what you want. I think the winner of Chisora and Dillian White might face Baby Miller. But you've got the New Zealand guy, whose name escapes me, and you got Lucas Brown, who won his fight the other day, coming back in. He had mental and health issues. He was knocking people out. So who knows where the fight's going to go? You know what I mean? And the matchup. But it looks like, everybody's got the two champions. In my view, the best in the world. I mean, there's a top tier of boxers. And the top tier is the giants, land of the giants. And that would be AJ, Deontay, and clearly the Gypsy King. I love the Gypsy King. So, let me not cut out the Gypsy King. How does the Gypsy King beat Deontay? I just don't think he's going to get the same Deontay. Unless Deontay is that ignorant, in which case he would deserve to get beaten. And I couldn't give a fuck, right? But I think the Gypsy King, keep fit. That's one thing. Keep fit. Know that your name is, you're big now, right? You brought yourself from the brink. Love your family. Love God. Love Jesus. And I think that's what will bring you off the canvas every time. That's my advice to him. Do what you do. Keep fit. If you got some shredding to do now, keep it, because although you lost all that weight, my thing is, I thought you'd win on the long distance fight. If it went 12, I thought you'd win. But my only thing was, would it tire you because you lost a lot? It didn't, right? And that's because your skills, you kind of faint and you make him think, you know what I mean? And sometimes them guys don't realise, you know what I mean? You make a man, Malignaggi calls it the herky-jerky style. Herky-fucking-jerky. It's boxing, brethren. You sell a feint and a man bite. I mean, you do enough of that. This guy's not firing on you. But when you can bang, 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 and use your feet to bang, 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 and move around, and that's what you need to do. Just do what you do, If you need to lose some weight, lose some weight. If you need to lose a pound or two, stay on it. Stay on it. If you stay on it, it's your best chance. You're an athlete. Get to athlete status. Not just slugger. Not just pot lucky. There's a big prize here. And I respect the man a lot. I love the Gypsy King. You know what I mean? It's very rarely, in a white boxer that you say, yeah, I hear what he's saying, he sounds alright. But the Gypsy King is alright with me. He's alright with me. You know what I mean? I'm telling you now, he's alright with me. I love that brother. I just, boy, he's one of them, and I wish I could see him now. I say, yo, big up, big up, big up, big up. You know what I mean? Big up. You done your country proud, your tribe proud. You know what I mean? You ain't put a foot wrong verbally in my eyes. You boxed it right. They treated you like shit. You came back. You're champion, bro. So all in all, my verdict: was the fight a robbery? No. Was it a draw? I haven't seen it to call it. I need to see the whole fight, not just highlights here and highlights there. Because who's putting highlights in whose favour? I mean, and they are in other people's favour at the moment. So when the film's up there, I can watch it. It's not a cop-out. Go on YouTube yourself, you daft bastard. You know people are going to say, my boy won it. Look at these pictures I give you. So it's very difficult to see it unless you see the whole film. And I haven't seen it. Mathematically, looking at what I saw on Telegraph, what I was reading, I was like, jeez. You know what I mean? But they gave him one round. Then there was a knockdown, That's 5. But they gave Tyson Fury the first 2 rounds. They gave him the first 5 rounds. You know what I mean? But speaking to my nephew, he was like, well, I can't really score the first 2 rounds. But he was adamant that Tyson Fury won. Well, I'm saying, well, you got 10 rounds to work with. And if we agree that there was a round, I'm not quite sure which one it was, that Wilder won, that gives him 1. And the 2 knockdowns is 5. The 2 knockdowns is 5. You may say, well, okay, but what about it? Maybe you're right. If it's robbery, it's robbery. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time it's happened. It wouldn't be the first time it's happened in America. I'm not trying to defend anything, and I think my analysis of giving Deontay 5, because I said to him, in the WhatsApp, 7-5 then, in Tyson Fury's favour. He didn't text me back, you know what I mean? I'm not quite sure, he probably dozed off after that, after he'd seen the fight, he's like gone and disgusted, because he was like, oh, this is fucked. This is hungry, you know what I mean? He's hungry, you know what I mean? Because he was like, no, Tyson won that. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest, what I have seen, Tyson, I don't care what you think about him. He was winning it for me, you know what I mean? He's just got better boxing skills. A better boxing skill set, you know? And he knows how to use the jab and double up on it. Deontay only gives 1 shot, pot shots. He's not really one to want to rely on boxing skills. He's too used to knocking people out. So he's thinking, by his own, admission, he went against the rules and the trainer's rules and was looking for this emotional knockout. So Tyson got in his head. He said, oh, Tyson didn't get my head. Yes, he did, because you got rules. There's a plan of action, bruv. there's a plan of action, do it. And when you jab, 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 jab up, jab down, jab up, jab, if you can. He doesn't do any of that, you know what I mean? And his feet are too far apart, and he carries his hands around his waist, which indicates, I want to telegraph a punch. I want to telegraph a punch. Whereas if you look,